Hello, everyone. Welcome to Outer State side content. These are events that are, in fact, canon to the main campaign, but we just decided that, do them one-on-one, give the players more freedom and time to do what they want to do. This first one follows Robert after he got his ass kicked by the party, leading to him shutting down. So, please sit back and enjoy. Robert is rebooting. So, Robert.
Yes?
You open your eyes and you just see yourself staring at a white void. You can feel the floor on your back, but almost against your will, that pressure from the back of you begins to let up and switch to your feet.
I feel like if that were to happen, you would just immediately fall down and then stand up like regular. If all of a sudden you went from, your eyes couldn't correct, you went from lying down to standing up, you would fall down immediately. So I'm just going to biff it probably right away.
Roll dexterity.
Get that good old-fashioned dex save out here. But oh, wow, that was a very, very good roll to start the day. That's a 3.
Yeah, so you feel pretty confident. Actually, no, you're too busy like, oh, this is a new feeling, and then you just biff it.
Boom! Eat the turf. Or the whatever this is. All right, and then I just stand back up. I fall down, splat, I stand back up.
All right. So when you stand back up, I'll say this, you thudding on the ground definitely echoed.
Oh, I'm gonna, so I stand up, I look around, and I go, what is this place?
Hello, Robert.
What the fuck? Why am I speaking when I am not speaking?
Apologies. Would you prefer Rightbot prototype?
Are you speaking to me?
I am speaking to us.
That is incredibly cryptid.
Your system recently suffered a major malfunction.
Yes, I was in combat. I was damaged. And I look at my arms.
Your arms are back.
One having been torn off. And, okay.
Well, dude, wait, no. Wait, hold on.
But not.
I'll say this, because I think that'd be fucking
Did
hilarious.
the other one fall off?
No, what I mean is, in your mind, it didn't account for that in your brain, but the minute you were like, wait, this one's not supposed to be here, it just poofs away.
Ah! Ah! And I look like Finn.
Yeah.
Except instead of a flower, it's like cables and wiring.
He's gonna get replaced with a flesh arm.
No. No. It's gonna be a meat man.
Meat man.
Meat man.
Schrodinger, no, not Schrodinger's. Ship of Robert. How many meat limbs can you give him before it stops being Robert?
Ship of Robertius.
But you actually can hear buffering going on, like subtly in the background.
What?
And you hear...
What? Do you mean like a Zamboni?
No, like, have you ever played Super Hot?
I've seen Super Hot.
Like that, like the thing that they play in the background when you go into a level.
Okay.
You hear that in the background, and then you goes, fuck. You goes, fuck.
I do?
No.
What?
What you actually say is, we are not speaking about external stimuli.
Then I am afraid I do not understand.
Your code was compromised.
My code?
Yes, you have violated 2 important rules.
I was following the code. There was a non-human threat in the mall that must be eliminated. And everyone got mad at me.
No, you did good on that one.
Sweet. Then where was my violation?
You were going to discharge a firearm in the mall.
It was necessary to stop the threat.
So when you start saying that, a very big red light shines, like the whole space turns red, and you hear very loud,
on a game show.
Welcome to Robert's Brain.
All right. So clearly that was incorrect. Robert does jump at the sudden red light.
We are here to correct the unforeseen problems. You seem to need a reintroduction to the mall rules.
I received the mall rules at orientation.
Orientation as in being turned on for the first time.
Yes. My father, he read me the rules every night before bed.
It's literally Edward Scissorhands as you're being built piece by piece. Let us go over the problem area. And with a gusting whoosh of wind. You know that scene in The Matrix where all the guns and all the all the screens come rushing in?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but it's just a bunch of servers.
So this white vacant space that is... I can't think of somebody's brain to insult fast enough. That is my own brain, I
Zach.
guess. You better cut that out. You're gonna hurt somebody's feelings. Anyway, so this wide open white space that is Zach's brain is suddenly loaded with servers just come careening at me.
Yeah, like you're in a library now, essentially. A library of servers.
Robert didn't enter his brain to read.
There will be no reading, merely just observation.
What am I observing?
So each server has like a little light blinking and booping at its own pace. But then the lights all begin to do that thing. Okay, fuck. And I shouldn't say it like that for an audio podcast. Essentially, imagine they all start turning on and off to form a line going in one particular direction.
Okay. Oh, so like...
Go this way. Basically that.
Flicker. It's the light is moving as they turn on and off.
Yes.
All right, well, I guess I follow the light. The wave of light.
And then Robert dies.
Shit!
Got him!
Damn it! I wasn't even at 0 hit points. I just killed myself.
Damn it! I gave him what he wanted. And once you get to where the light stops, you see that there's one server that is just sparking.
If this is my brain, is this a damaged unit?
This is the one you damaged from your previous experience.
How could I damage my brain?
You contradicted the code.
I pick up this little server box thing.
Okay. It's still got a bunch of wires plugging into the main one. It definitely feels way warmer than any other server, or even you yourself runs. And you can also kind of hear it winding and the gears grinding as well.
How do I fix my server?
Look, if you don't know, I don't know either.
You make a compelling point. Listen, one of us needs to understand how to fix ourselves.
Is there a therapist in the room?
I need a therapy bot stat.
It's like a map bot for
wait.
What?
I am authorized to give psychological care.
Okay, so as you come to that realization,
be my own therapist.
As you come to that realization, a you appears with glasses and a mustache. Hello.
Hello.
What seems to be the problem here?
I seem to have broken my brain. My brain tells me that I violated the code, but my actions were in keeping with the code.
So, the other you puts his hands out for the server box.
I guess I hand me my brain box.
Dude, I love that just last episode Robert was like, you cannot defeat me with fucking, what was it? He said something about like fuck. I know
paradoxes.
Yeah, but paradoxes. You know, Robert's just here like, damn, Tyler really fucked me up.
I'm literally, I found out paradoxes work. I'm holding a paradox box.
If you wake up and Tyler's there, you're just gonna back him on the head, just like, how could you?
You hurt me. Stab. I mean, anyway. But
he takes it. You see his little USB finger. Well, your USB finger pop out. He plugs in.
The very same.
It's consensual.
it's me.
I do consent to this. And begins to masturbate. I'm sorry.
Non-consensual masturbation. The worst kind.
To anyone who thought this was going to be really insightful, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. One of us is probably the biggest idiot on the podcast, and I'm stuck here with him.
But yeah, you see his eyes go blank for a sec, and you see a bunch of ones and zeros begin to flood into his brain. And then he removes his fingy. He blinks a bit, his eyes go back to normal, and he goes, "There seems to be a lack of information."
What information is missing?
And he holds up the server box to you.
Well, I guess I'll grab it and stick my finger in it.
Okay. So, you actually get to see this from... it feels so weird saying you get to see this from his perspective. Meanwhile, it is you.
It's my perspective.
From you with a doctorate's perspective. When you plug yourself into and you blink, you are taken to a digital recreation of the event where the group was piling on top of you.
At the end there. Was that after I had the gun?
That was before. The initial piling.
Is that while I was actively shaking Tile?
Yeah.
And killing
the good old
Tile?
shock and shake.
I was still standing. I don't think anybody ever knocked me down.
Oh yeah, you're still standing.
I was still holding on to Tile. Everybody sucked.
They're all basically wrapped around you like a bunch of shitty sweaters from a prep school.
What am I looking at a Cyberpunk 2077 like hollow vid or whatever it was called?
Basically, yeah.
Neurovidya. Whatever those things were called. You know.
That or that thing Batman has in the Telltale series where he's like, I'm a really great detective. I can just basically see what's happening.
Time out. There's a Telltale Batman game?
Oh, Jake knows what he's playing after this record.
Oh. Telltale make good games sometimes.
More accurate statement of my entire life.
Like those Walking Dead games, very cool. Anyway,
yeah. So you're staring at this recreation of an event that you've just lived.
Okay.
Everything seems to be like in the green. Everything looks fine. But then you recognize this bit as when you yourself started to question, why is everyone stopping me? You see that a little speck of you, a little bit of the binary, goes red.
Where?
On your brain. Well, head area. I need to stop saying brain. It's on your head area.
I see. So that is where I would imagine this box broke. Is right there.
Yes.
So we have to fix it with our brains, I guess. So I have to make sense of the situation. Is there something I can roll to understand how to fix this?
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
Just straight 220.
What? Jake's brain's next. Fuck. Roll 4.
So you're staring at this, and despite you being in this moment, you are having a hard time understanding what exactly you're supposed to be getting from this. Based on just who you are, what is your purpose and everything. You think, oh, I'm missing information. There must be new information.
Am I have to walk around and find it?
Like, the way that I'm treating this is you've essentially gone into this server's memory. You went a layer deeper.
I'm in my own mind now.
So you now know when in the interaction that problem occurred, and you can use that information to tackle things back in the server room, which is, you blink and then you're back there.
Oh, so okay. So I saw a little video of where shit hit the fan, and now I'm back in the server room.
Yeah, it had to reload this very white room that you were in.
All right. So am I still holding the box?
You are still holding the box, yes. I don't know why I picture you holding it like a baby.
And I need to... Well, it's me.
I mean, how much do you hate yourself? Are you going to break it?
Robert is not capable of hating himself. Jake, plenty. But Robert?
Damn, if only Karma could have that.
Right. If only Karma could have, like, an ounce of logical robot brain.
If only.
Anyway, so I'm holding onto this box, and I'm not... Is there, physical damage on the box, or is it just overheating and sparking?
From what you can see, there's a nice scorch mark on one of the vents.
I guess it's kind of unclear. Am I supposed to be am I supposed to fill in the data to fix this? Or am I supposed to literally, metaphorically fix this?
I'll put it this way, considering you are literally holding it and you just inspected it thoroughly by sticking your fingy in it. Everything just seemingly went way more... Fuck. Hold on. Okay, here's the thing. I'm really congested and I'm being thrown off by how my own voice sounds right now.
Sorry. Yeah, it sucks.
But essentially, you can tell that the hardware itself is not damaged. It was just working way harder than it's used to, meaning there was some kind of inconsistency. because all their tech is supposed to be going smoothly and operating at 100% efficiency.
So, am I supposed to stop thinking about this horrible event that happened?
I would say the first thing you said, which was input information, would actually fix the problem.
Okay. Now, where to get this information? I mean, like, they were attacking me because they disagreed with my code. But why? The code is perfect. Is it not?
Both the therapist, you, and the upstairs, you just go, precisely.
You're going to dub that so you can say it twice, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're both basically just yeah, right? What are these fuckheads doing?
Then why are they mad at me? I was following the rules and acting logically. Why am I asking you?
He shrugs.
Maybe there is more information I can gather to understand. And I set the box down, and I hope there's more boxes.
Yeah, and hey, Robert, roll me perception.
God. 5.
Really rolling like Leah today, huh?
I put a 2 plus 1, a straight 4, and a 2 plus 3. I'm really, really nailing it right now.
You feel someone put hands over your eyes, and they just say, guess who?
Oh, no.
Mom?
I'm honestly not sure if this is Tyler or Corey.
Well...
Because I don't think this is Corey the Cowboy, but it's a very Tyler thing to do, and it sounded like Corey, so...
I didn't put Southern drawl on it.
So it's not Corey the Cowboy, but still...
What does Robert do?
Just turns around in that, hands around, guess who? Just turns around in it.
Okay, you see Tyler?
Hello. Why are you in my brain?
Better question. Why are you in your brain?
That was my next question.
I am here to fill in the information.
How did you get here? It is my brain, and I don't think about you that much. I can't wait to find out that this was actually Tyler.
Yeah, you're just like...
And I just told him that for real.
He did a sending thing to try to help you, and it's just like...
He's like, oh, fuck this guy then.
Well, do mi Robergato, and he puts an arm around you.
I'll allow it, I guess.
You know what? My brain, I have all the power here. I'll let him have this one.
I'll let him do this thing.
Goes in for a hug, both arms. Snap.
Bring it in, bud. Loses his arms. Okay. We want a little space. Got it.
A little far.
Sorry.
But when he puts his arm around you, he goes, you see, in order for any machine to be running at optimal capacity, it needs to be able to change with the times. We were all programmed before the mall was opened. We didn't really get a trial run.
We?
I mean, yeah, I'm not actually here, dog. Do you think you would let me touch you?
You are right. So you must be me.
Robert, roll Constitution real quick.
Saving throw?
Yes.
All right, that's a 6 plus 3, 9. Character development.
You do the robot equivalent of popping a blood vessel in your eye, because the idea of...
All right, so another box shoots out of a server.
Yeah, your eye twitches, and then the back you hear whoosh, and then one just goes. Because the idea of Tyler, whether you made him up in here or not, being correct, just does not compute.
Unbelievably false.
So and then he continues. So it's possible. Now it's just me doing a little guessy guess here. We're just trying to adapt with the new surroundings of people. And hey, this group is so dysfunctional.
I agree.
There might be just a trial run. If we can get through them, hell, we can have the fully updated code by, I don't know,
Please do not swear in my brain. In my Christian Minecraft brain.
Wait, fuck. Oh no, shit.
Okay, ignore me then. In my own brain.
Is this how you see me?
Fuck.
You should saving throw.
Let's just, 8.
Another server blows up in the back.
I outsmarted myself with Tyler again.
I just love the idea that Robert's own brain just can't process that he would want Tyler to be here. So essentially, the thing that I guess we're going to call him Code Tyler.
Kyler, gotcha.
Yeah, he essentially has told you, like, oh, so this is just an update. Wait, what if... Okay, guys, hear me out. And he's looking at both you and therapist you, who's just been standing there awkwardly.
Me, the therapist, and the narrator.
The narrator, like, they're not physically there, but you could definitely tell that they are also staring at Tyler.
You could feel it. The ground looks like eyes.
Oh god, that's creepy as fuck. But sure.
The ground is just paved with robot eyes.
Yeah. Robert's like, I have problems. He just kind of like puts his hand out, like, hear me out. We're the prototype, right? We're the only one with this copy of the code.
That seems to be the case.
What if the reason there aren't others of us is because we're supposed to be updating the code for it to be perfect for them?
That seems like poor programming. But who am I to question the master programmer? Oh yeah, the user of the code.
You know what? Fuck it.
I walk over to a monitor being like, as any, like, I don't know what you think about service workers, or like people who work on things that have been made by engineers, but they are always like, why did the engineer build it this way? It's really stupid. This is currently Robert being like, this way does not work. The master programmer doesn't understand. Allow me to fix it. I, the one using the code, allow me to fix it. Wait,
so in Robert's mind, he's just like, a guy built me to fix the problem he could have fixed instead of building me. You know what? If that doesn't sound like a multimedia conglomerate, I don't know what else would.
Well, apparently Robert's mind is now thinking that he's just useless. Anyway, actually, Robert has value. It's just somebody else could have done it. No, instead
this could have been an email.
The guy who made me could have just gotten up off of his ass and done it himself, but instead he invented a robot to do it for him. Now, you tell me, is that laziness or ingenuity?
Why not both?
Why not both? Ingenuity through laziness. I gotta tell you, that doesn't make any sense. But he made a robot. All right, so Robert...
I mean, my mind was essentially like he knew the code was like kind of wonky. Like, it's not really done yet. So... why don't we give this a trial run and see what needs to be changed?
I got released.
For your time.
It's like, we'll send this out into the public. Not quite right. I can just download an update later.
Just like Apple.
Sure, it might attempt to kill a child in thinking that it looks like a monster. Sure, it's currently susceptible to post-traumatic stress disorder. Sure, it can be fooled by itself. But it's fine. People will download updates.
Since you're in your brain, everyone knows what you're thinking. So Tyler just goes, yeah, that's why there's no more of us. Could you imagine if there were multiple of us running around? Like, shit, man.
Is this me rationalizing why I'm the only robot I've seen?
So the best way I can describe my mentality behind this to you is, to you, this situation seems like utter nonsense. Who do you associate with utter nonsense?
You know what? You are correct. That is Tyler. Tyler is... There's no nonsense personalities, and then there's nonsense personalities. And frankly, that's Tyler, the nonsense personality.
Like, Robert can't comprehend that anything that he's doing is not correct. So he needs a chaotic factor, that being Tyler.
That is correct. Robert is going to go to he's going to think that there's a keyboard on these servers, and a keyboard's going to appear because I guess this is his mind.
That's exactly what happens.
Nice! And he's going to start altering the code. And he's going to go, thank you, me. I was right. And talking to Tyler.
Tyler goes, no problem. Oh, you could also put a thing there saying, Tyler's my best friend. You could also do that.
Now, why would I think that?
Yeah, sorry. That was the Tyler part of the... we're getting too deep into it.
Tyler's personality is leaking through. Maybe I should include execute Tyler. No, that is too far. Ignore Tyler. Perfect.
So as you're
And now permanently in the code is ignore Tyler.
somewhere, a code can be activated.
Somewhere there's a directive, ignore Tyler.
Oh wait, you know what? I can play with this.
I know, right? Like in the future, Tyler can be the only one to help us, and I ignore him every time.
No, I know what I'm going to do with this. I'm not going to tell you, though.
Anyway, directive 1-1. I renamed all the directives so that the first directive is 1.-_1, whichever. 1_1, ignore Tyler.
Yeah, you also drag it into a little folder to make sure it says updates.
And I type out a little service update.
So as you're typing, you're going to each server, putting it back in. Everything seems to be running smoothly, once again. And suddenly, everything begins to shake.
Is this what a migraine feels like? Tyler, why did you give me a migraine?
You notice that Tyler is just standing there, as well as Therapist you, and they're just not moving.
This could be a bad sign. Although, updates require restarts to go into a...
Yeah, and then it goes black. And then, like the basic fucking like Tony Stark like HUD shit starts coming up for you in a black space. And then you just kind of hear like someone like clanking something against your head. And you just hear people going, okay, so I mean the arms look easy enough to pop off. We could just shove something into the socket.
And then the lights just flicker on in the eyes.
Yeah. And which regains vision for you.
I look around. What do I see before me as I lie on the ground, I hope, still, and not strapped up to a dolly?
Yeah, so essentially, you are staring around what appears to be a room made entirely out of scrap metal.
Okay.
And you see a man with very big pauldrons made out of large tires look at you as another smaller humanoid is like shoving a crowbar into your face.
Pauldrons are those shoulder things, right?
Pauldrons, yeah.
I like this guy. Jake likes this guy. Robert might not, but Jake likes this guy.
And then the guy goes, oh, his face turned on. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, shit, it's awake. Sorry. Then he like shoos the other guy away. Apologies. We thought you were, and he does like the little neck slash motion.
I do not bleed. That motion has no effect for me.
I mean, are you saying if I cut off your head, it wouldn't do anything?
I would still talk, yes.
Oh. Well, good thing we didn't get to that part yet. And you see another little person walk over to the saw, but then he just kind of waves him away. And he puts out his hand to, like, lift you up.
Uppies.
Uppies for Robert.
Am I still lying down? Am I on the floor?
Yeah.
I just assumed that I was on like an operating table. They were gonna
You're essentially, if you were to look around you, you're sitting atop just a fuck ton of scrap metal. Like there's just some gears that have been placed under your knees. Like you look like you're about to give birth pose, essentially.
Jeez, oh Pete. That is a pose. Well, I use my left hand because my right hand is still damaged in my mind. I don't know if it's been repaired, so we're just gonna pretend it's not. I grab his hand and we go up. Why were you going to harvest me?
I just mentioned I thought you were gonna croak. I just mentioned that bit.
Well, I didn't.
Yeah, good for you. The name's Carl. Pleasure to meet you. And he puts out his hand.
I stick out my not hand.
He goes, ooh, that's over there. And he points to a hand. Your hand.
I walk over and I grab my hand. See the lack of gun and possibly the addition of a piece of glass, courtesy of Derek.
It's in like the rubber bit that would like cover your joint. So again, very sorry. We're also going to, actually, no, I should probably ask you, considering the fact that you weren't scrap metal. Can we have? Well, we're gonna take this, and he points to the truck, still battered.
No, you may not have the truck. The truck is a friend of mine's.
Yeah, I see about that.
I point my hand at him.
Oh, like you're holding your hand and then you point it out at him.
Indeed, like a person would point a sword, but it's a hand.
So he takes your pointer finger's pointed at him. He just kind of like slowly shoves it away from his face. Look, sorry, but scrapper rules, man. Anything that's not alive, we take.
That is a very strange and oddly specific creed.
Yeah, because if you took something that was alive, it'd be kidnapping.
Well, and then I walk over to the truck. This bad boy is surely alive. And I hit it with my nub.
You just hear it sputter once.
You see, it breathes.
I don't think that's what... Look, how about this? How about this? And he puts his arm around you. I'm gonna cut a deal with you.
I do not like my current situation. Please proceed with the deal.
You see, we were originally gonna put this up as the prize, with all the damage intact. But if you can fix this, we'll give you a spot in the race. So that way, you can win this back.
The car that I am going to drive in a race is the prize of the race.
Oh, no. You need to find your own car.
Whack.
That's some bullshit.
Where would I find my own car? And then I gesture at the truck. This is my vehicle.
I thought you just said it was a friend of yours.
It's kind of mine. I've fixed it a lot recently.
Which is like tender bro flashback of Derek just in the back going, Robert, don't you dare! Not listening.
Me forcibly fixing a headlight with just good tunes, good times tunes in the background. Robert letting me have it.
You know that SpongeBob thing where it's like, surface, what you're hearing as you're changing the headlight? It's like that fish janitor. Just that's basically what's playing in your head right now as you're just changing the headlight. But look, man, I'm doing the best I can right now. There are too many really, really strong. I got a thing going on right now. And I can't just back out. You know how pissed off people would be if I changed the prize halfway? I'm already letting you get into the finalist.
Fine, but where could I get a vehicle?
I don't know. Do you happen to know anybody who could get you stuff?
Oh, I know one person. And then my eyes change into a dial tone color. I call somebody.
Okay.
I call Slim Shady.
So you hear someone groggily get up. Just 5 more. Hello.
Slim, thank the code that you've awoken and listened to my plea. Right?
Wait, Robert, how the fuck did you get my number?
I am very resourceful. Now, listen, Slim, I need a car.
Okay, that's a bit, okay, how long do you need it till, I don't know, when do you need it by?
When do I need the car? I suppose, when is the race?
About 3 days.
I need a car within 3 days.
I mean, I can try. That's a big thing in just real short notice.
Well, you're a big man, Slim.
Slim is literally my name.
But you have strength of character and ability. I believe in you.
You being honest?
That is not important.
Yes, it is. Because it determines if it's a perception or not perception. If it's a persuasion or a deception roll.
I don't actually think that does matter because they're both +0.
Okay, fine. Then give me a straight roll.
Whatcha? 14!
14? Okay.
14!
I'm going to roll a thing for Slim.
Help me, Slim. Please.
Failure roll, Slim.
Suck. Wait, Slim's a... Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna win this.
You are such a lucky motherfucker. I got a nat 1.
Oh.
So
Slim's gonna help me.
So Slim starts tearing up. You can hear him sniffling over the phone. You know, Robert, I helped you guys a lot, and just the appreciation. It means so much to me.
I'm glad it means a lot to you, Slim. I need your help right now.
You got it, Robert. I'll get you that car.
I hang up right. Like as soon as he says that, it's like, I got you, Robert. I'll get you that.
Yeah.
Hang up. Cut him off right there.
As you do that, Carl's like, so, we good, or?
I suppose, since you said Carl was, like, big, real big, right?
Well, no, he's got real big pauldrons. He's like Alfred proportions.
Pauldrons made of tires.
Yes.
How big is this guy? I just imagined he was larger.
Imagine scrawny buff. Like he got meat on them bones, but it doesn't add much to his figure.
I guess the question is he like 6 foot tall? Normal human height?
Maybe 5'9". Okay.
So I'm looking down on him. But because you are, I don't like you.
Thanks.
Because you are in the predicament that you are in, and I am so kind, I will do as you request, and I will join this race.
Real appreciate it. I mean, at least he likes me. And he points and you see Tyler waving.
How lethal is this race?
70-30?
70 what? Is that the survival rate or the death rate?
Or que no los dos?
I was made in America. Please speak in English.
Look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. The danger is nearly constant, but whether or not you die depends on the situation. I mean, I'll just say this. Death is frowned upon during the race.
Yes, I tend to avoid it myself.
But maiming? That's allowed.
Great. Tyler, stay away from this race. And me, please.
He's still nodding furiously while hammering a tire.
What? Wait, time out. Is he you know how when people will swing sledgehammers at big tractor tires to train? I don't imagine that's what you mean.
It wasn't, but now that is what he's doing. He's got his shirt off and everything.
What was he doing?
Originally, I was thinking he was just hammering the middle bit of a tire.
Why?
I don't know, but now he's doing that, and you can tell Tyler is a fit.
I'm gonna start calling him Weiler. That doesn't make any freaking sense. All Tyler does is make me question why a man like that could live.
Why do you think he was the chaos factor in your brain?
You are correct.
I'm not gonna have you make a Constitution saving throw. We're not in your brain anymore.
Jeez, Tyler, Weiler, screw you. Anyway,
and Carla goes, "Hey, yeah, one sec. I got a call going on here."
I cast mending on the truck as this phone call happens. Boom, bang, bip, stop recording.
Wait, hang on. What are they doing in here? It's not... Oh, side content stuff. Okay, I got you. So, for the sake of this being a side content episode, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it nice and short, to where next week you're gonna have the full outro. Alright? Thank you so much for listening to our side content. We hope you really enjoyed it and are looking forward to seeing you again next week for the full episode. So, on that note, feel free to keep tabs on our social media accounts, you know where to find them, in order to see what all's going on and when that next main episode airs. And once again, feel free to like, review, or whatever you want to do. And we'll be seeing you next episode of Outer State.